would not be the price.
No.
It's mesmerizing.
And this shoe that we have seeing on Megan, we don't even have in the Clarks store. This was made especially for QVC. So much so that I just went on QVC.com and bought my mom the ivory for Mother's Day because I realized that I did not get her a Mother's Day present.
Oopsies.
But at least she picked out what she wanted.
Yes. And you know what? She's getting a gift that you know she's going to love. Because that's the other thing with Clarks shoes. I feel like when you go shopping, you fall in love with what is sightly to you. But then you try on a Clarks and it's just a whole other level of happy. And I love that you get to experience both of those things. This is another shoe that not only is artful in its design, considering it's a wedge, I think it'll shock you how much comfort is put into there, not looking like a comfortable, comfort-driven shoe. This is the Abigail Ruby. It's brand new this season, $79, medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, 5 through 12. Here's the ivory, which you got your mama.
Yes.
And what a great all year round ivory, especially if you live in a warmer weather.
She lives in California, and she said, what color should I get? And I said, get the ivory.
Yeah.
You don't have it, like you have some tan shoes. I know because I get her most her shoes as a gift. That's not true. She goes to and gets them herself too. But this is just different. It goes with everything, and it's so pretty.
Yes. Very, very pretty. And then the last color choice you have is your tan.
Which actually, I love the tan. I love them both. But what's so special is this is the Abigail bottom. At Clarks, we name all of our shoes. We give them 2 names. So the Abigail is this low 1.5-inch mini wedge. It's a micro wedge, and it's covered in leather. So it creates this gorgeous, seamless look. You have the heel counter at the back. So if you have dry heels, whatever, it is totally covered. You have that zipper, so you don't have to worry about buckles or anything. That's how you're getting in and out of it. But the wow factor, of course, is the footbed. Sorry, don't want to minimize the comfort because it is incredibly comfortable.
So good.
Yes, our ultimate comfort footbed. So it's new. It's our enhanced comfort experience that gives you strategic padding right where you need it, breathability. It's so light. It is so shock absorbing. But oh my gosh, it looks like little cutout teardrops or like petals. They're not perfect. Some are ovals.
Yeah.
Some are teardrops, literally like pear shapes. But it really just looks like a sprinkling.
It's like just the perfect cascade. And I feel like when you walk in this shoe, when other people see you, it's like, where is she going?
Yes.
You know, it's almost aerodynamic from when you see the side profile. It perfectly shapes your foot, which I'm also a very big fan of. But for me, one of the things, I think as I danced so long, I have very high arches. And so flats for me tend to get problematic because it's like I strike my heel too hard, like when I walk, because I'm trying to like not worry about my arch. Having this extra little padding in the heel is so lovely.
I know, it's like you actually visually see the lift. You see the padding right there. It comes up just above the footbed, and it really does offer that extra cushioning, that extra love. And day to night, whether you're going to work, whether you're going, you know, you're a realtor, a busy mom like my mom, she's a therapist, she's got grandchildren, she's always driving.
Yes.
You can't drive in like a huge, I love your heels. I love them.
They're not practical in any way. I take them off driving.
Yeah, you can.
I don't drive in those. It is not safe. It is not safe. So if you see a person driving 45 miles an hour, it's probably because it's me with no shoes on. But these, you're right, are the perfect driving shoe. And I'll say this, you will always be so astoundingly pleased with the quality of leather that wraps every single shoe, whether it's leather like this, nubuck, suede, because it doesn't show wear and tear.
Right. And that is also because at Clarks, we are so specific. We only work with the finest tanneries in the world. We make sure that when we're putting out that product, 200 pairs of hands have touched every single shoe before we put it in the marketplace. So we really go the extra mile. Oh, we're on Megan. I'm just gonna look at how it almost creates like a va-va-voom, like
it is
a beautiful hourglass shape.
Very European.
Oh yes, I mean, oh, if you have that Italy trip or that Mediterranean cruise coming up, or you're just like going
Please
to the
send us a
supermarket.
postcard.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go all the way
You
there.
know what? All right, let's talk about Philadelphia for a second, because neither in the Mediterranean or a cruise destination, but we do have cobblestone streets.
Yeah.
And I will say, with like some of the most delicious restaurants in the country right down the road from us, to feel like you're not stable or that you can't wear shoes to match the occasion, these are the ones that you go for.
So true. And doesn't it give the illusion of you're wearing a high heel?
Yeah.
Like when you look at it from the front, it looks like you're in a heel, but you're in that mini wedge. And I do want to give a little shout out to the mini wedge, because I think it's really easy to find like a super high heel.
Yeah,
and
been
even
done.
like the mid heel, like the 2.5, we have a lot of those, which are amazing. But that little mini wedge, like if you've been blessed with height, not me, but if you have, good for you. I'm just a little jealous.
Yes,
but
we
you can wear
celebrate
that.
you. But I mean, to your point, with this only being an inch in the back, look at our girls and look how they still have the look of elongated legs. One's in a skinny leg distressed, one's in a cute little crop, and yet you're not having to fuss with where this is falling on your ankle or cutting you off. It falls right where your ankle bone is, just on the side, so that's the sweet spot that I feel like makes your legs look super long, appropriate for shorts, crop pants, even a great skirt. 2 colors, tan and ivory. Of course, if you want to place an order, 1-800-500-7590 is the phone number to call to do just that. All right, so our next